Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's Thursday, or will be by the time this comes out. So, New Brew Thursday. Awesome. You can find me at tubajake_69 on Untappd, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. So today I have Austin Brothers Beer Company POG Smoothie IPA. POG because passion fruit, orange, and guava. I'm imagining that that's what this has in it, so it should be pretty good. What else does this say? So IPA, 1 pint. Usually these have stuff on it for the 6.5% ABV, 55 IBUs. So pretty good stuff. Hopefully this tastes as good as it looks like. All right, let's get this going. Hopefully everybody's been doing pretty well. I haven't been doing too bad. My girlfriend's had a rough week, but I don't know. Well, maybe we'll try to change that as best we can. I get to see her on Friday. As far as I know, I'm going to see her on Friday. I'm going to. Even if she's like, no, I don't want you to come down. I'm going down anyway. She keeps stopping me from coming down. Not this time. Need to see her. All right, let's see what we got. Smells like hops. IPA, that makes sense. The weird thing, you listen to, they list off all of these things that it's supposed to taste like, right? The passion fruit, the orange, the guava. You'd think passion fruit would be like purple, like it would make it purple. I was actually kind of expecting this to be green, because like the guava and the passion fruit are both green on the parts that you actually eat. But these are not that. Huh. It says that there are IBUs in this, but I don't think I believe them. This just tastes like juice. And 6.5% for an IPA like this is pretty good. Just about sessionable. Sessionable means you can drink a bunch of them at a time. And it's pretty close to that. This is really good. So far as bitter goes, it's only about as bitter as a guava. So not really. It's like that bitter sour flavor. This is really pretty good. I drink 3 more of these because I'm pretty sure that's how they actually come in 4-packs. But I got this one as a single from Horrocks down in Lansing. So I've only just got the one, which, you know, it stinks a little bit, but also New Brew Thursday. Yay. Does this remind me of a beer? I don't know. It doesn't remind me of any sours that I've had. I haven't had an IPA that's this light on the hops in a long time that tastes like this. It doesn't remind me of any beers that I've had. I mean, I've had a couple of smoothie IPAs. The last one that I think I can remember having was like Flying Squirrel or something like that. It was from out of Lager Brewing Company there in Shields, South Saginaw. But Shields, because that's where they say they're at, and that's where they actually are. But it's in Saginaw, much like Ypsilanti's in Detroit, kind of like that. But Saginaw's a lot smaller than Detroit. So maybe a little bit like that one. But this is different than a lot of things that I've had before. Does this remind me of a story? Really, I got this because it said POG on it. And apparently there is the POG juice that they have down at Disney World that people swear by. They love it. They get it all the time. And I guess they've actually stopped making the one that they had originally, but you can still get it because they still have it because people were throwing a fit because they weren't getting it when they went to Disney World. Which, you know, fine. If it tastes like this, I'd drink a bunch of that too. And you could be like, Jake, but how do you know that? It's because I listen to a lot of podcasts. Because I listen to them at like double speed, so I can listen to a bunch of them. And usually I retain some of the information, at least some of the information. Sometimes a lot of the information. But that's one of them that I like to listen to. WDW Radio with Lou Mangello. It's funny and it's informative and it's super shilling to Walt Disney World, but I mean, if you miss Walt Disney World, then it's really good. I think I started listening to it right after I went to Disneyland, and I was like, man, I want to go back to Disney so bad. So I started listening to this podcast that they were like, oh, you like Disney World or you like Disney, listen to this. And it really is good. I went back through and listened to all of them. He's been podcasting since like 2003 or something crazy like that. I don't think it really was that, but it could have been like 2006. But went back through and I am caught up. He had lots of really super interesting stuff, interviews with different people, the artists, the Imagineers that, I mean, oh, what's the brothers that did Mary Poppins? The boys, you know, Walt's boys. I don't remember right now, but those guys. He had the younger brother because that's the one that was still alive, and the one that actually still associates with Disney for the most part. But it's a really good show, worth listening to. He just did a thing on Galaxy's Edge. Is that the right one? I don't know. Whatever the new hotel thing is, spaceship. I guess it's supposed to be. You can go on a cruise through space, and it goes to Batu, and then takes you home. I guess. And there's intrigue on the boat while you're there. It's supposed to be a good time. Which, that's cool. It might be fun, but for $6,000 for a family of 4, I cannot afford it. I mean, I might be able to do it by myself. But would that really be that much fun? I don't know. Can I just sit by the space pool and hang out there? I've been told that don't do that because it's not that much. It's not worth it then. It's worth it if you're into Star Wars. Not only that, but you go down there to Disney World and you don't get to go to any of the fancy places that they've got to eat. Can't go to the Polynesian for food. Can't get POG juice because are they really going to have it there? They might call it something completely different, but who knows? I was doing yoga while I was listening to it, so I didn't hear a big bunch of it. But they did talk about the food, and they're like, the food's pretty okay. The blue shrimp was weird, but tasted like shrimp and did not turn your mouth blue. So I guess that's good, right? There's a lot of beer here, and that's going to be gone really quick. Real good. I like this a lot. Wish I could have another. Maybe I will. Heading down that way soon. Ooh, little tiny floaties. Delicious. All right, I've got a quote for you. This one's from Stanley Kubrick, He did a bunch of movies, directed a big bunch of movies, like The Shining and Eyes Wide Shut and A Clockwork Orange, stuff like that. So he says, however vast the darkness, we must supply our own light. Which I thought was really funny, considering, you know, it's coming from a film director who's known for shooting super dark movies. Yeah, so I thought that was funny. Well, don't forget, you can find me on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all at tubajake_69. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them, hear your stories, and then maybe I'll let other people know if they're super interesting, and I remember them while I'm standing up here. But yeah, I'll see you next time when you got time for a beer.